Good afternoon, everyone. It's nearly the end of the week, so I thought I would just do a little video for you all. And as it says in the title, if you can see that, this is really just some advice. Obviously, we are now starting to ease out of this lockdown. We can start going outside in groups from the end of March. So we can start doing an outdoor program. Obviously, gyms can potentially open from the 12th of April. So some of you, not all of you, but some of you will already probably start thinking, okay, I know I need to get fit. I know I need to do something. This is mainly for people that aren't already doing something, by the way. So if you are already an active member of ours, then this might not appeal to you today, but more than welcome to have a listen as always. But this is for those of you who might be feeling a bit fed up, who might have not really done too much during lockdown, who might have gained some weight after Christmas that has maybe just evolved and you've struggled to get it off on your own. So you might start questioning now, what am I going to do when things start to ease? Am I going to join a gym? Am I going to go swimming? Am I going to start jogging with a friend? And these might be things that you've been thinking about for a while. It might be something that you've done in the past. It might be something that every year you say to yourself, I'm going to do in September when the kids go back to school, I'm going to join a gym. Or in the new year after Christmas, right, I'm going to do Slimming World or Weight Watchers. So I just wanted to lend my advice. I've been doing this now for nearly 13 years. We've helped thousands of people in that time. And what I want to say is whatever you decide to do, be realistic and make it sustainable. So set yourself a challenge. As always, I'm all about goal setting, how important that is for your mindset to actually set realistic short-term and long-term goals. But whatever you decide to do, make sure it's something that you can consider yourself doing forever. So in other words, if you're doing something where you're being asked to live off 900 calories a day, go to the gym every single day, or it just sounds like it's too strict, chances are 99.9% of the time it's not going to last. So what we see is a lot of people sign up to challenges. There's a local one in the area, I won't name the name, I'm not about that, but it's a 6-week local challenge. You pay up front quite a substantial amount of money, and the goal is to lose as much weight as you can in 6 weeks. And people just starve themselves for 6 weeks. Even if you did that and you didn't even do the exercise that's included, you're going to lose a lot of weight because it's not realistic. You're going from your usual diet, whether you have a takeaway at the weekends or alcohol midweek or whatever it is, sandwich, and all of a sudden you're now having literally just vegetables, fruit, maybe water, and white protein and a lot of protein. It's just not sustainable long term. Doing that for 6 weeks alone, you're going to shed probably a stone and a half, maybe, which I believe is the target. If you don't hit the target, you lose your money, which is just ridiculous, an absolute joke. A lot of people we speak to have actually done this challenge, and it's just horrendous and probably one of the worst things that you could encourage to any beginner. So my advice would be, and I'm not saying we're the be all and end all and we're the only way is right, but whatever you decide to do, make it realistic, make it sustainable. It's my favorite word in the whole wide world. It has to be sustainable. There's no point doing anything if you're just going to do it short term. The more strict you are, the more you resent it, the harder it is, the short amount of time you're actually going to do it. And what we find is people that do these challenges and do these strict things, or they join gyms, they feel they've got to go every single day, they've got to do a class every day, they've got to all of a sudden stop eating the things they enjoy and stop having alcohol completely. It's not realistic. I still drink. I'll have a drink on a Friday and Saturday night. I'll have a takeaway once a week. We encourage our members to. Anywhere that tells you that you have to be healthy 100% of the time, it's an absolute fast, and it is not going to last. So as you start to come out of this lockdown and you start to question, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go to lose weight? Where am I going to go to get fit? I'm not saying it has to be with us. I'm just saying whatever it is that you decide, ask yourself one question. Can I see myself sticking to this for the rest of my life? Because that's what it has to be. It has to be a lifestyle change, not a temporary fix. That's my best advice I could give anybody. I usually say this sort of thing, New Year coming out of Christmas, because that's when we get a rush of people that want to join gyms and we get loads of inquiries. We're already starting to get quite a few calls now and emails and texts coming through of people that want to get fit as we come out of lockdown, which is amazing. So there's a lot of people out there right now who really need help, who really want to get fit. And like I said, just whatever you decide to do, get support. It's always the best way of anything in your life. If you get support and coaching and accountability, you're always going to perform better knowing that someone's there to keep an eye on you and to guide you and hold your hand in those early days. But make it realistic, make it enjoyable, so that you can actually see that as something you can consider one day, maybe not at the start when you're really sore and achy, but one day it's something you're going to consider to be a hobby, not a chore. One of my favorite expressions that I came up with a while ago. It's got to be a hobby, not a chore, and it's got to be sustainable. So a nice quick one today. That's my advice for the week. So I hope that helps. And if you need any help with your fitness and you've been umming and ahhing for quite a while, now could be the right time for you to start and getting in contact like some people are, and we can give you an idea of what sort of things we could potentially do with you. But if we're not the solution for you right now, no hard feelings. Make sure whatever you do, it's fun, it's enjoyable, and you actually want to do it, not because you feel you have to, but because you want to make that change and it's enjoyable. And then you will stick to it and you will get the goals and the results that you deserve. So all the best, guys. Have a cracking weekend. It's nearly the weekend. Stay positive.